Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about topic that how Scrum framework can work in conjunction with DevOps practices. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management and DevOps as well, and you want to learn about it. So let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, how Scrum can work in conjunction with DevOps practices. Here you have to understand that Scrum and DevOps both are frameworks basically. The Scrum framework is basically focused on the project management, and it is based on the time box iteration, generally called as sprints, 3 to 4 weeks time period in which we have to complete chunks of work. Okay. However, the DevOps is basically focused on collaboration and automation between development and operation team to ensure a smooth delivery and deployment. So that is the main concept of Scrum framework and the DevOps. Now, how the Scrum, the ways how Scrum can work with DevOps. First one is the cross-functional teams. Cross-functional team means that friend Scrum encourages cross-functional team that include different skill sets like programmers, developers, testers, designers, etc. This align with DevOps team as well, where cross-functional collaboration is crucial for a smooth deployment process as well. Product backlog and continuous delivery. Friend, a product backlog is basically a set of requirements and features, bug fixes, and enhancements which needs to be developed for a product. So, in the product backlog in Scrum contains prioritized user stories or features as well. User story is basically a feature set. So, DevOps practices can ensure that each user story, which is basically a function, that when it's completed, it's properly uh, properly integrated and smoothly deployed on production whenever it's required. Then sprint planning and DevOps. During the sprint planning is an event in which we plan the sprint about the which is going to start in the next days. It is a upcoming sprint planning. That means this sprint is going to start, and what tasks will be included, what tasks will be developed in that sprint. So that is called as the meeting for sprint planning. So friend, the team plans what they will work on during the sprint. So DevOps practices like infrastructure as code and automated deployment can help ensure that the necessary resources and test environments are properly available and ready for sprint work as well, which is very important. Definition of done. Friend, definition of done means that it is the criteria which is defined by generally by the product owner, that what criteria you can say that will met, then you can say that this user story or feature set can be considered as done or completed. So dev ops practices such as automated testing and deployment pipelines can help ensure that the definition of done is met for each user story or feature set. Automated testing. DevOps promotes automated testing to ensure that code changes do not introduce new bugs. Scrum team can incorporate automated testing into their definition of done to ensure that features are thoroughly tested before being considered complete as well. Continuous integration or CI. DevOps encourages frequent integration of code changes, because we know whenever we are working in any environment for a project, so there are lots of changes are coming and continuous changes are coming in the code. So Scrum team can utilize continuous integration practices to ensure that whatever the changes are coming in the code related to integration, it can be shared repository, reducing integration issues and conflicts as well. Retrospective and continuous improvement. Retrospective is basically a session which held after completion of the sprint, in which we see that what things can be improved, what things can be can be discontinued, what are the things good, what are the things bad. So in the retrospective in Scrum provides a platform to reflect uh, what things can be improved. So DevOps practices like monitoring and feedback loops can be used to gather data and insights for these retrospective as well. Collaborative culture. DevOps promotes a culture of collaboration and communication between the development team, operation, and other stakeholders. Basically, it promotes the culture of transparency encouraged by Scrum. So basically, both the Scrum development team, like programmers, developers, the testers, etc., they work collaboratively, closely with the DevOps teams, and DevOps teams is mainly responsible for deployments and environment availability as well. Deployment automation. DevOps practices are available like infrastructure as a code through which you can automate the deployments. For example, you want that after every week, end of week, the release can be deployed on the production. So Scrum to ensure that deployments are smooth, reliable, and repeatable, and it should be automated so that things could be become smooth and proper appropriate. Monitoring and feedback. DevOps emphasize real-time monitoring and feedback loops to identify and address issues quickly. This complements Scrum's focus on inspecting and adopting during each sprint as well. So basically, friend, based on the feedback and monitoring, you can improve the things as well. So it is also a very important aspect here. So, friend, it's important to note one thing, that successful implementation of a Scrum and DevOps together required a complete, completely collaboration, open communication, transparency, commitment to the work, and continuous improvement for all team members. If you can notice that if both teams like a Scrum development team and DevOps teams are basically working together, working smoothly, and basically they have trust on each other, obviously not only the environment of the office or organization will become better, and also it produce a successful product as well. Because if there is in harmony among the team members, especially the DevOps team and the Scrum development team, so obviously there is a peace of mind in the organization, and they will definitely produce a good product and successful product. So specific practices and tools used will vary depending on the organization's needs and technology stack as well. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video.